Well, a very warm welcome to everyone who joined on the stream. I'm Mark, and I'm trying to reach 500 elo for a time now in YouTube, and I played a few games off cameras. Of course, I didn't have to talk and everything else, and I was way more focused on the games, and I get a little bit more closer to 500 elo. And so I'm still going on. I will need 7 win games to reach 500 elo. I'm playing against Quat. He's from France and he's at 466 elo, and he's playing with the white pieces. I'm playing with the black pieces. He opened up with his pawn from f2 to f4, and after he moved his knight to defend some squares onto the center. Maybe he can cause some troubles if he gets out his queen somehow, and he managed his knight over here, and after he can move it here, and he can give a 4 to queen and 4 to rook. But for now I will just move out my pawn over here to move out my bishop here. And now I get a little bit control of the center of the board. Now I need to be careful that he can move his queen, so he can of course move his knight over here right now, but after he will most likely move his bishop maybe here, and into next round, even if I take it with my pawn, he can take it with his queen, and this square will be secured, but he cannot move his knight over here without a trade, so I can trade it with my bishop. So I'm thinking too, what should I move? And also I'm gonna check out the stream if it's going correctly, but I cannot because I need to be aware of my time usage. So for now I will just move out this pawn. Maybe into the next round I can move this pawn so I can let out my white bishop and do some action. He moved his white bishop, gave me a check, but nothing drastical. So, yep, I will check out the stream while my opponent is making a move. So he moved back his white bishop. I don't know what was his plan to do, but anyways. Oh, hello Akar, happy to see you there. I'm almost at I'm a little bit more closer to 500 elo, so it's a good thing. I will move out one of my pawns. Maybe he can take it with his knight, or with his pawn, but I can take with my pawn, and so if I move my pawn over here, he can take with his pawn. Into next round I will get it with my pawn, and if he gets it with his knight, in response I can get it with my black bishop, and I will do that, because if the transactions are going through, I can let out my white bishop and have more control of the board. Thank you for the good luck, Akar. So I'm thinking what to do. He let out one of his knights, but it's nothing painful right now. If he's moving his knight over here, and if I take it with my pawn, he will take it with his white bishop and giving me a check, so I will need to move out this pawn too to secure this position by any standards. Okay, he castled, and maybe I can work up something. So if I move my pawn over here, he can take it with his pawn, and after that I can make a transaction with my black bishop. He can take it with 2 pawns, and if he takes it with that pawn, his queen will be opened, and he will not do that. Maybe for now I will just simply take this pawn, so at least I get a pawn for my pawn, and it will be a little bit more opened. Yeah, I checked up on you, and I saw yesterday you had a few lost blitz games. How are you feeling about that? You had a bad day, or was just 2 opponents or smart fellows? I'm thinking what to do. I have 5 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm thinking what to do. Maybe I can work up my knight. Or I can move out my white bishop for now. So have more breathing space and I get some action with my white bishop. Oh, bad day. It happens. But at least you're not desperate about it. So he moved with his pawn, maybe to let out his black bishop, but everywhere he moves it will be blocked, or maybe he wants to let out his queen. But it's a little bit suffocated over there, so maybe if I move that pawn over there, I can move his pawn to take it, and to next round I can get it with... The thing is, if I move this pawn, it will be leave open field over here, so he could get it with his queen, and I can get it too, but that will be a simple transaction, so I need to think about something else. And you are planning to play now, or just hanging around? Don't play now, just... Oh, that's a little bit sad that you lost 193 elo. And you lost it yesterday, or? I'm thinking what to do. I have 4 minutes left. If I can move my black bishop over there, I can give him a check. So maybe if I move my queen over, and his knight is securing that position. So for now I will just maybe move my queen over there. And after that I will need to get rid of the knight over there. So if the knight is going from here, I can give him a check by my queen or my black bishop. So for now I will just go here, or not, because he can take it with his knight. For now I will just move out my knight, because I need to think through what to do, and he will have 5 more minutes than I am. But you are at 1900 something elo, no? You have to lose a few matches to go back to 500 elo. Maybe we will meet up there, or not. He moved his white bishop, and I need to be careful about it. That he can move his black. So he can move here with his white bishop, or he can take my pawn. And if I move here with the king, he can move here with his rook, but I can't take it, so it's nothing to worry about. So for now I will just move back with my king. Maybe that was a dumb move, but for now I will not know. Are you downloading League of Legends? Yeah, I remember that you around 2000. Or that's wait, I need to think a little bit, because I don't get the word that I want to came up with. Or I'm just gonna think a little bit, because now I can give him a check by my bishop, or not really, because the knight is still defending it, and now my queen is under pressure because of the knight over here. Or I could just move here, or not really, because if he is moving his pawn and I sacrifice my queen by a misclick. Anyways, sometimes I do things like this. Yep. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let out my knight over here to at least get out my rook now if I lost my queen. And now he get out with his queen over there. He can go there, I can take it with my rook, he can go there with his rook, but I can get it with my king, so there is nothing to worry about for now. Maybe for now I will just move here with my knight. So into next round I can move it here. My bishop will secure it. Yeah, now he moved there. Into next round maybe he will go with his bishop over there, but I can take it with my knight, so okay. Maybe I will take his rook. I mean, I will trade it. I need to work up something in a minute and a half. Because I don't have much time left and I misclicked with my queen, so that was sad. For now I don't use my white bishop, so I'm just gonna go there and try to do some damage, take some pieces. I can take my black bishop over there, but now I can give him a check, but I wouldn't go there because he could have been taken with his knight. It's a sad thing that I sacrificed my queen for nothing. Okay, now if I move this pawn over here, I can go out with my black bishop and he will most likely go away with his queen. Or not really. Or if he moves his... Anyways, nothing, I think I lost this match. Yep. So you at 21,080, but that's a blitz, no? Or it's a normal rapid game? Well, at least he screwed his queen. But I don't have a time either to give him a checkmate, so that's sad. Yeah, I didn't have the time to think through what to do. And he went by time and by my misclick with the queen, so yeah, I lost the game, so now I will need like 6, 7, 8 games, I think. Yeah, 8 games to reach 500 elo again, so I'm gonna get into. But you said that you are at 21,080 elo. I don't know if it's the same like the rapid games that I play in like this 10 minutes. I didn't really get really into it, But it's a good thing that you had 21,080. I'm just dreaming about it. I'm just hanging around at 400. So yeah, I try to get back to 500 and 600, and my top was I think around 700 or 800, but that was the beginning before I lost my elo points. So I'm just trying to upgrade myself and trying to uh, think better, like I'm commenting it too and everything else. So I'm gonna start a new game. But it's interesting that your girlfriend is having almost 2,400. I don't know, the grandmasters that I saw, they were mostly around 2,800. I think so. That's pretty impressive. I think they are called Blitz. I'm not sure, but it's cool. Now I opened up with my pawns. He opened up with his pawns. I'm playing against Samurai 2025, and now I can take a pawn. In response, he can take it with his pawn, or I can give him a check if I'm going there, or yeah. For now, I will just go through to pawn transactions. And after that I need to be careful that I can put my knight over there, but he goes here with his queen, so he can go there, but I can take it with my king, so there is nothing to worry about for now. Maybe I will move my pawn over here, so even if he's moving there I can block it with my white bishop. So yeah. Now if he doesn't move here, he will lose his white bishop, or I will lose my knight, or so if I don't move my knight I will lose my rook, but in every case I will lose my knight. So if I go there, or not really, so if I move here I can secure my knight and my rook, and he can take my white bishop, but I can take his, but at least I save my rook. Oh, thank you, but I don't really want any help. I don't really think that's ethical to do. But there is some delays because I'm at countryside and there is no accessible cable internet, so I need to use some mobile internet, and that's why uh, I need to deal with some delay on the stream. But thank you for the offer. Maybe if I move my rook over there, he will be forced to move back his queen over there, or he can move it here. I need to think through, because if I can block these two positions, I would get his queen for a rook. So if I move here, he will have these two. He will have these two squares to go and save his queen. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go here for now. And he will most likely go into these two squares. Now I can go here and it will be secured by the pawns, but he can go into these squares again, or he can run back, so I can get his queen. For now I will just move out this knight over here to get this pawn, because it's undefended. Yeah, we can play after this one. A blitz or something. He moved out his black bishop. Maybe I can move my pawn over here to defend this pawn. So if he goes there with his black bishop, I can take it with my black bishop, but he will get it with his queen. And after he could do some damage around here. Maybe in the next round he could move here. But that's not really lovely. So if he moves here, if I move here with my knight, I even defend this position with my knight. So he will be sure not moving there. So for now I will just move my knight over here to take the free pawn. So I'm waiting for his move. He moved his knight, so now if I take it with my knight, he can take it with his pawn, or if I take it with my knight, he will go there with the bishop. I will take it the bishop with my bishop. Into next round he will go there with his queen. And if I go there with my rook, it will be defended, but he could move here, giving me a check. And there will be nothing to defend it. So, or I could or if I move my pawn over there, he can take it with his knight. But at least in exchange I will get his knight. Okay, for now I will just make this move. And waiting for his move. My opponent move. By the way, did you start a new account? Because I saw it's joined like 7 days ago. Alright, now he's putting some pressure over my queen. But I can move my knight over here. Or I could move my knight over here. He would get it with his knight, but I will get it with my queen. Into next round he could move here, but I would get it with my bishop. Or he can move here. Yeah, okay, so for now I will just take it with my knight. Into next round maybe he get it with his knight. Yeah, but now I can get it with my queen. Yeah, now my rook is under a little bit of pressure. But I'm not gonna move it because the knight is defending it. Maybe I will move out my black bishop. Now, so I will move this pawn to let out my black bishop after I can give him a check. But that's not really helpful for now. For first I will move this pawn. Or not really, because he can get it with his knight, and I will just waste my pawn and he will get more breathing space over there. Yeah, I will try to let out my bishop over this way. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, it will be surprising that you start chess 7 days ago or something like that, and you will be at 2100. So now maybe I will move my Black Bishop over there, but maybe in the next round he will move his pawn over there. I will get it with my pawn, he will get it with his pawn. I will get it with my queen. Okay, so I will move my Black Bishop over there. Yeah, now I can't move here because his rook is defending it. But maybe I will castle one. So now if yeah, my knight was was undefended. So if I would get rid of this rook, that would be lovely, but for now I will just go there, take the pawns. But he can also move here with his knight, putting to the queen some pressure. I will just move back with my king. So if he moves here, I can get it with my queen or with my rook. He gets one of my pawns. Now he is defending that square even with his queen. But now I take this pawn, and into the next round I can move my rook there. But if I do that, currently my rook is under pressure of the queen, but my bishop is securing it. If I move here, I can move back with my rook even if he's giving me a check, so I'm gonna do that. And also I have only 30 seconds left, so I need to be a little bit more in a rush to give him a check. So for now I will just move. If I move here, he can get it with his queen, but in the next round I can, not good. But maybe that can work, because he can get it with his queen, I will get it with my rook. Okay. I need to think something, but my time was gone and my mouse was lagging too, so there was no hope to win this match. So Akor, if you want to play, we can play one if you feel like. So yeah, I'm gonna look around, look through this match if I can find a check. So the king was there, my run was coming up, I think. So I couldn't move here because he would get with his rook, and I couldn't even move here, and that wouldn't be a check neither. But I could move here with my queen, and he would be forced to move here or here, and I could have been get one of his rook. So it's up to which square does he go. So if he goes here, I could get his one of his rooks. That would be a check again. He would go here or here, but that's still not a checkmate. So yeah, that's it. Anyways, I'm gonna go play with you a game. Can you send another invite? Because I can't see it right now. Where is it? I'm a little bit newbie. Okay, I see it now. So it will not be a blitz game, it will be a rapid game. You opened up with a pawn, so I'm guessing that I don't know what's going on here. So for now I will just open up with this pawn. You opened up with a knight, and that can go here, but nothing dangerous yet. I can still manage a lot of damage it can cause. I will go there with my white bishop. And I will go for a trade. I will sacrifice my knight. I will go there with my pawn, go there with your queen, and now it's opened. You blocked with your black bishop. I will go out with my knight. You castled, so I'm gonna move my pawn over there. Now you're giving me a check. I will block it with a pawn. Now you move back your black bishop. I will move with my black bishop too. Now most likely I will lose my queen. Maybe I can work up some drastical trades over here, or not really. Yeah, my queen is gone. Well, I don't know which piece I can go with. Of course, with my king. And that's checkmate. GG. It can be a little... so it can be seen that you are a little bit more experienced player than I am, if I'm speaking beautifully. So yeah, GG. It's a good game, but as I told before, you have more experience and skills for this game, so yeah, GG. I'm gonna continue my grinding for 500 elo. Now in stream, of course, I'm losing to rapid games, but I'm gonna go and get back to 500 elo tonight, that's for sure. I'm not gonna sleep till I'm getting back. So I will need, I think 6. That's 60. No, it's 48 game point. Wait, I'm speaking a little bit messy. So I'm thinking a little bit. So I will need 70 points, and that's 8 games. That's 64. 9. I will need 9 games. What not? I will need 8 games. I think. No. I will need 9, and that's for sure. It's 500 elo. Yeah, I know most of the people doesn't like to trade to bishop for a knight, I think, or rotated. So they value to knight more than to bishop, but sometimes I'm just roaming around and just trading to let's see what I'm doing or how it's turning up. Sorry if I'm speaking a little bit messy, but it's 3 a.m. currently, so it's a little bit late, but my sleep schedule is a little bit messy too. So now he opened up with his knight. Currently doesn't put any pressure over my queen. I can move here, but he can move out his queen or his black bishop. So maybe I will just let out this pawn. After that I can move my black bishop over here. He can take it with his black bishop, but in exchange I would get it with my knight, and that would leave my rook to go out there, or a castle with the king. Or no longer, he moved out his black bishop. I don't know exactly why. But now if I would move here, he could move back with his black bishop or with his queen. League of Legends. Because if League of Legends to League, I'm no longer playing it. I wasn't really a big player, and my mouse is keep losing connection too, so I didn't really play much League. So I was level 60 or something like that, but I mostly get rage baited by League, so I was really furious about the game, but because every time a player most of the times a player feeded lane and the whole game was screwed, and I didn't really feel healthy to play League. So I'm thinking about, no, my plan is gone because he castled with his king and with his rook, but now maybe if I go there and let out my first I will move my white bishop over there, so it will counter these squares. Into next round I can go here with my queen, and if he doesn't move his pawn somewhere else, I could have been give him a checkmate, but his knight is securing that position, so I will need to get rid of this knight, and I will do it by. It would be nice if I would still have the black bishop, because I would get it in this lane, but I no longer have it. So I'm thinking how to get rid of this knight over here. But maybe I will just go forward with this pawn. So yeah, I no longer play League because I didn't really feel it was healthy, and I was raging about it all day. So I didn't really like that much to play more. And I was shit at the game too, so I was bronze and iron, I think, so it wasn't a pretty sexy rank. Now I can move here with my queen. Now I need to get rid of these pawns too. Or I can move here with my knight too, but for first I will just move here with my pawn to get rid of the knight over here. My main was LeBlanc. That's the only character mainly I remember, and I played LeBlanc at mid because I played around 2021, I think, or 20, around that time. So LeBlanc was really focused on mid, and I also played Nasus top, mostly sometimes Jax. As I said before, I wasn't a really big Liege player, so I played a few runs, but it wasn't really my main game. Now I cannot really take that knight over there, and now my pawn is stuck over there. I can take this knight because the pawn is securing it, but if I go around, there is nothing in my mind currently. If I move my... I can't move my queen over there because the knight is securing that position. But if I can move my knight over there, that would mean nothing. If I can secure this position, that will be cool, but the knight is again here. I will castle for now, so if I move my bishop over there, that square is still not pretty cool. So now he will take it with his knight or with his rook, but I will not take it with my queen because the queen and even the knight is securing that position. But if I go there right now, I can give him a check. He could go here, here, and here. So maybe I will do it. And now also I cannot move my knight over here because the rook is defending it. He moved his pawn over there. Now it's my queen is under pressure. And if I move here, he would get it with his knight. Here it would get... Here the pawn would get it, but if I move here, I will not do that because his rook is defending it as I see it now. Maybe if I... Maybe for now I will just move back. Maybe I will move up my pawn over here. Or I don't really know because now here it's defended against the rook by the queen. Now he moved his knight over there, he can move here and give me a check. But if I move my king over there, I can get his knight and he cannot give me a check. Or he can move here, get rid of my bishop, but I would get it with my pawn or with my rook. And now he moved with his rook, But he left his queen completely unsecured as I see it now. So I'm gonna take it. You leave the lol. Are you on a vacation or something? Because I don't really understand the last comment. So you don't play LOL with your girlfriend anymore, but you have spare time right now and you want to play Leech. But at least I get some elo points. What? He got minus 39 points. I will look back. What was that? Why did he lose that many elo points? What the hell? That was strange. Oh, I see. Oh, sad to hear that. But it's the same girlfriend that's playing chess. You want to get revenge on the elo points. Billy and Arhi, you get more points on chess.com. So I'm gonna start a new game right now. Luckily I won the last one, but I don't know why my opponent lost that many points. So like he lost 39 points. That was crazy. So I'm starting with the white pieces. I'm playing against Joseph 51-61. And he's from USA. Yeah, you are not rivals. Okay, then I'm hoping that you will get more points to show her what did she lose. You will become a grandmaster and just show off her that she lost it. Okay, he moved out his knight and his pawn. Now maybe I will move out my knight over there. Maybe I don't know if I want to make some exchange with the knight over there. Or I can move out my white bishop over there, but of course he can move out his pawn over there. I will see, I will just do it, but my mouse somewhere is losing connection sometimes, I don't know why. You will be FM in close time. Ah, I think too, because you're playing pretty smart moves, so I'm hoping that happens. But honestly, I don't know what's FM. I just only know Grandmaster. What is it? But my logical thinking is telling me it's maybe a stage before Grandmaster or something like that, like a special tech for the pros. So now he moved out his other knight, but now I can move my knight over here, and in the next round if he doesn't move that pawn over here, he did that, but I can of course move it back. Also possibly he will move his pawn over here right now. I mean here. Yeah, but now I can move back my white bishop. Yeah, now my knight is a little bit pinged over here, because if I move, he will get my queen with his bishop. Fight Master Global Chess Federation. Okay, I will look after it because it sounds interesting, but it's Master, so it sounds cool, to be honest. So now if I move my pawn over there, he could get it with 2 pawns, and that's not good for me. Or for now I will just move my pawn over there to make his bishop go away, or not, he's going for a trade. Yeah, now if I move my white bishop over there, he could get it with his knight or with his queen, but for one round I will get it with my queen, but that would mean that I lose my queen. But if I do some transactions over there, like if I move my pawn over here, he would get it with his pawn, and it's not worth it. So for now I will just move out my knight to get more control of the board over here. And when it's the Grandmaster coming, so the Fight Master Global is it's a federation. That's okay. I think know what is it. So you don't get a Grandmaster from there. That's just a status over the federation, right? I'm a little bit lightheaded right now because it's a little bit late. Now he moved his pawn over here. Now if I move my pawn over there, I can get his pawn, of course. Or if I move my white bishop over there, he could get it with his knight, blah blah. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna take the pawn right now with my pawn. He will move his knight somewhere else, that's for sure. Now he can move his knight over into these squares, but all of them is secured currently. I can move my queen over there. I will give him a check. He could block it with a bishop, or he could sacrifice a knight. Oh, I see, I see. But it's interesting, it's good to hear that you are coming into this, or you are going into this thingy. Maybe I will castle, so I can give him a check by the rook. So if he blocks it with the queen, I can get his queen for a rook. But now I need to be aware of it. If he moves his knight, and after he moves his queen, he can give me a check. Now one of my knights under pressure. Now I will make my rook go over there. Giving him a check, he can block it with queen or with his bishop, or he could go here or here. Most likely he will just do that, but no, he takes back his bishop. I could move my knight over there and get the bishop, but sadly this knight is defending it over there. But if I move my knight over there, I can get his knight to go away. Maybe he will move back his bishop over there, but if... Oh, I fucked it up. Or not really, because I can move my pawn over there and defend the rook against the bishop. But to FM is to starting, ladder point to get to Grandmaster, no? because FM it's highlighted, or I don't know how to say. And yeah, he was going here like I expected. I can block it with a pawn. Now he moved back with his black bishop, but I don't remember what I was calculating. That like, yeah, I can move here, he would get my knight with his so I will get this knight by my knight, he will get it with his pawn because it's a check again. Or I could move, my mouse is lagging again, lovely. So I don't really remember why this knight was problematic. But so if I go there, he will get it with his pawn. If I go there with my rook, he will get it with his queen or his king. If I get rid of this pawn somehow and I move my bishop over there, that would be a check, but he could move here. Or if I move here with my knight, yeah, for now I will wait. I will move my black bishop over there. So in the next round I can move my knight over here, giving a check, so he will take with his pawn if he doesn't go away, of course, with his knight. Yeah, I need a little bit of pre-planning, because if I move here with my knight, he can get it with his bishop or with his pawn, but if he gets it with his pawn, my bishop will be in danger. Anyways, I'm gonna go through it. I only have 2 minutes left, so I need to think through what to do. So we took the knight with the bishop. I can take the bishop with my bishop, or just leave it there. I don't know if I'm profiting from it. Yeah, for now I will go there. Most likely he will take it with his queen. It would be better if he would take it with his pawn, because it would mean open field forward me, and I could move my knight over there, and after that I can move my rook of course there, but he made the most sane move, I think. So I will need to open up with my queen to do stuff. For first I will move over here with my queen. In the next round I will move here with my bishop. And if everything goes right, I can go in there and give him a check, or not really, because he moved his knight, and now my queen is under danger. And if I move my queen, and if he moves there, I can take with my queen, so that's a good move. Except if he moving his queen over there. not to starting, it's higher than some ranks, but if you make best, you could directly become a fan. Oh, nice. Sorry, I need to work up something. I will need to trade my queen, sadly. Or not sure if I should have been doing that, but I'm a little bit short of time. If I could move my other rook over somewhere here, I could give him a checkmate. Oh, why my mouse is lagging? It's not good. I will just move over there right now. I don't want to lose this match too, so I want to be a smart fellow about it. I will just move my bishop over there. Maybe he will take it with his rook or not, I don't know. But maybe I can get his knight, or not really. But I will get his rook for a bishop, maybe worth it. And I screwed one of my rooks. And most likely I lost this game too. Ay ay ay. And I lost on timeout. But I would move my rook over there, because of course I don't want to lose to pawn. And maybe he would go there with the knight. In the next round I wouldn't know what to do. I would maybe move back my rook, but he would get it with his knight. Yeah, oops. I make many oopsie daisies in chess, but shit happens. So again, I will need 9 more wins to reach 500 elo. I need to think through a little bit better what I'm doing. So for now, if I move my pawn over there, I can let out my white bishop, but maybe he's thinking the same, yeah. So for now I will just move my pawn over there, and it will be secured by the knight. So I will move my bishop over there to defend the rook, or put some pressure over this square, but he castled. So now I will move out my knight. And now that square seems a little bit juicy. So if I can let out my black bishop and my queen, or I can work up my knight, it's maybe cool. So for now I will just move this pawn to let out my black bishop. After I can move it here. No longer. I mean the queen is securing it, so I will need to make it sure that I'm not losing pieces for nothing. Now he moved his white bishop over here. 9:40 a.m. or p.m. I mean, it's night or day currently. But anyways, good night, my guy. Have a good sleep. I was happy that you came back, so yeah, good night. I will need to sleep too, but I will not sleep till I reach 500 elo. So if I move my rook over there, I can take that pawn. Oh, well, it's understandable if it's 9 a.m. and you didn't sleep that you want to sleep. So yeah, good night, my guy. Good night. So my white bishop is currently under pressure. If I move there, he would get it with his queen. But if I move my rook over there, I don't need to make to exchange. He will be, and he cannot get his queen over there over to exchange. Now he's moving his knight over there. And if he's moving there, there is nothing that I can block with, except if I move my knight over here. Yeah. Good night, my guy. I will not sleep for a week, I think. But I will reach 500 elo. Yeah, now he can move with his bishop over there. I would get with my knight, or he was go for the bishop. Well, he moved out his queen over there. Now my rook is a little bit danger. But if I move my knight over here, it would secure to rook. And the knight is secured by the pawns. So it's cool. Now he is giving me a check. I will move my queen over there. So it can end up as a trade, and of course it ends up as a trade. Now I'm thinking how to give him a check. Sorry. So maybe if I move here. Or if I move my knight over here. Never mind, because his knight will get it. But if I move here, and by move out somehow my bishop over here, I could work up something, or not really, because the rook is defending it. Or I can move my knight over here, but of course he can move out one of his pawns. I will see what he will do. So I'm gonna change to music. Or not, I'm gonna keep it. He moved out one of his knights. So... if I move it here, he can take it with his knight. If I move here with my black bishop, he could get it with his black bishop. But if I move this pawn, he can get it with his knight, but I will get it with my pawn. And it would mean that I have an open field for my rook, but of course he's not gonna do that. But into next hand I can move it here, and he will move his knight somewhere else. And maybe it will help me to move forward. He moved his knight over here, he can go here into next round, giving me a fork for my rook and my knight, but if I go there with my bishop, it will be no more trouble. So I can move my knight over here now. So this bishop is currently pinged over here, so because I need to counter to fork. And yep, and to next hand I will move my pawn over here to put some pressure over this knight. Or I cannot really do that because my knight is under pressure currently. Or I will move my knight. I don't know why my mouse is disconnecting sometimes, but I will move here now. And the next round I will move here to maybe do some exchange with the knights, because that knight is putting pressure over here extremely. Now he moved one of his pawns, so now I can move my knight over here to work up something, but for now I will just move my knight over here because I need to get rid of this knight. Yep. The knight is now gone and I can move with my rook. And even my bishop is no longer pinged, and if I move my pawn over there, I could get his rook and also put some pressure over his knight, so I will win some materials, but of course he's moving his knight when I see some sexy move. Now he will maybe go for my pawns, but if he doesn't move with his rook, or if he doesn't move his knight over here, I will get a free, free rook, yeah. But he moved with his rook, of course. And now I can't move here with my rook because the knight is securing that position. But if I go here, I can make the knight most likely go away. But also I fucked it up because if he goes there, Well, anyways, I'm gonna take that knight because he's playing good with the knights. But for now I will just take the pawn over here that's hanging around. Maybe I will castle one to let out the other rook too. Yeah, maybe he's going for a trade, but I'm not really into it. Or I should, because if I move here, he can move here. And giving me a check, I will move with my knight, king, and he will get my rook for free, so I will go for a trade now, sadly. And my knight can be gone if he sees with his bishop. But luckily he didn't, so. I can also go there right now. It was my luck that he didn't see with his bishop over there. Yeah. I need to be aware of it, that if I go here with my pawn or with my knight, it would it's secured by the pawn, by the bishop, by the rook, so that's not a really walkable way for me right now, but I will move with this bishop, put some pressure over to rook. If I could move here with my knight and after here, ooh, that would be a sexy fork. Hopefully that's manageable. Now he will most likely, not really most likely, I put some pressure over his rook and on his pawn. But now he's most likely focused on the rook over there. So he moved his rook somewhere else. But I'm gonna go over here. Because I don't want to lose pawns for nothing. So he moved his rook over there, of course, to put some pressure over this pawn, but now I will take that pawn over here. Now I can get the bishop for the knight. Also I need to be aware of it, that my king is in a little bit dangerous place. And of course he's going for 2 pawns. But now I can give him a check. And now I will leave this. Because I don't want him to move his pawn forward. Maybe into the next round I can go here. Still securing that pawn doesn't go forward, but now the other pawn suddenly is securing it. So it can go forward by a square. And now even the other pawn can go through if he takes with the rook. I will need to do some action with my king. And I fucked it up a little bit because I should have been taken with my pawn. But I will not have the time for give a checkmate. Well, that sucks, to be honest. Well, I started again. I'm playing against DK90S. He's from Saudi Arabia. He's playing with the white pieces, I'm playing with the black pieces. And I will need 9 wins to reach 500 euro. You can take it with his queen. I don't know if this will work. What if he doesn't move his queen over there or here or here? It could get juicy. Or his only move will be cool. Ay ay ay. I didn't say nothing because I sacrificed my knight for nothing. If he takes it with his pawn, I can go there with my queen. But not really, because my rook is under pressure. But if I go here, his queen is under pressure right now. So he will almost likely go to somewhere else. He will not go here because the pawn is securing it. Slowly I'm working myself through. Now the rook is secured by the bishop is secured by the queen. So he can't go into these squares. He will be forced to move back. And now suddenly I cannot move my queen over there, even if I move my bishop. But if I move this pawn right now, I can go there with my black bishop and it will be secured by the rook. And in the next hand I can castle once. And the pawn is also secured by the bishop. Or I can go here. And he can go here with his rook, of course, or I can't really do that because that fucking pawn is over there. So now if he goes there, nothing really happens. But he can go here, but it will be secured by the queen. Okay, for now, I will just move here with the bishop. Into next round, I can go there, and he can secure it with the rook. Or if he takes the bishop by his queen. Or he can secure it by the knight. Well, I think that's a checkmate. Or he can go there. Hmm. I should have been move here with my queen, not with my bishop. Hey David Kappa, it's Heroin and out. Sorry, I'm not commenting for a while now because it's a little bit late for here and I'm a little bit sleepyhead, but I can think during a game, but I cannot really commenting it. I will finish this game and drop down to ID if you want to play a first game. I drop down to ID if you want to play. I will go here because there is some fork situation. And also if I eliminate this pawn, after that I can move my... You're welcome. Maybe I get screwed. Yeah, it was a good game. It's true at the beginning I fucked it up a little bit. King David, okay. You have a little bit more elo points than I do, so I'm hoping that I will make some good movements. That's a little bit best for me. Holy shit, holy moly. I forgot what did I plan. I'm just moving around. I fucked it up on time. GG my guy. Yeah, GG. Rematch. I wasn't prepared for a 1 minute bullet game, but that was nice. It was waking up me a little bit. Well, dang it. GG my game. It was an bullet game for me. I need to get back to grinding to 500 elo on rapid games, but thank you for coming in and have a game. It was actually refreshing against to all of the rapid games that I played today. I will check out how many did I play in this stream. Like August 12th, yeah. I played 3, 6, 9, 10 games I played. Two of them was a bullet game with you. So I played 8 games today, and I didn't really had a good day today. So I'm gonna keep continue to get back to 500 elo. I'm currently at 426. I will need almost 10 winning game. I'm playing against the guy, man. He's from Indonesia. Now I will not sacrifice my queen for nothing like in the last game, hopefully. sacrifice my bishop. Yep. I don't want to stop till I reach 500 elo, but it's currently 4 AM 33. Okay, that was at least the first one. Luckily he didn't say that I'm planning to give a checkmate. So I will need 9 more wins to reach 500 euro. If I place my pawn over here, he can take with his pawn. I can also take with my knight, but he would get my knight, which is nice. So for first I will move this pawn. Or I could also move out my queen over there, so the knight would be pinged, and I could get it with my knight. GG, my bro. Thank you for the game. It was refreshing. Yeah, it was fun. And it was refreshing, as I said before, because these rapid games can be sometimes a little bit long, but it can also be fun. I'm usually commenting more, but now I'm a little bit tired, so sorry for that, my bro. But this is how it's going. I'm hoping in that we can play another time, maybe when my brain is functioning better. But I don't really think that will change onto the outcome, because you made pretty good moves. Now I'm putting some pressure over his bishop and on his pawn into the same time now. Well, I'm waiting for his move. I don't know what it will be, but I'm patiently waiting here. Now he made some moves with his king. I want to castle, so I'm hoping he doesn't take that pawn. My cat switched up to crazy mood behind of me. Now my queen is under a little bit of pressure because of the knight. Now I can move up with my queen. He will take with his rook. I can take the rook with my rook. Or I'm just gonna go here. And he can trade his queen. Or I'm getting a free knight, basically. Or he can give a check. Okay, now I can get a free knight, or I can move here with my queen. He will get it with his rook. And after I can get it with my rook. He would go there with his rook. I could get his rook with my rook, but he would get with his queen. So for now I will just take the free knight here. But he luckily sacrificed his queen. Yeah, that was not a smart idea by me. Well, he resigned. Now I will need 8 more wins to reach 500 elo. I think I started here when I started to stream. So I will need 7 more games. Well, luckily my guy left the game, so I will need 6 or 5 more games. If I get one more game that's giving it 9 plus elo, I will only need 5 more games. I'm playing against Svedal 1988. We can play one, of course. But I already started the game. But if you waiting, we can of course play one. Wait, I don't know which move should I take. Maybe he's planning to get out with his bishop. So now I can take my queen over there. But I can take out this knight to do something. I can't really take that pawn because my knight is in the wrong direction. I can block my damage with a pawn, but of course I can take out my queen. Well, or if he takes out his pawn over there, I cannot easily move my knight over there. But if he doesn't do anything, I can get out my queen and in the next round like this. Or not really, because the knight is defending that position, but now I can also get out white bishop over here. I write it down my name, so you can send me an invite if I finish this game. So he castled. So I can no longer play around here, or I can take with my bishop. He will take with his knight. I will need to defend with something else too. I will castle too. Maybe I will move up this pawn, and if he takes it, never mind. Luckily he didn't see that his queen is in danger. I had to trade my white bishop for it. Or one of my pawns. Weird choice, but okay. Are you here? Because I think I slowly can give him a checkmate. Or I can sacrifice one of my rooks. Luckily I won this game too. And now I will... My mouse is keep lagging sometimes, I don't know still why. So Yuvi, are you here? Because if you are here you can send me an invite. Something to play. Waiting a little bit if you are here. Well, I will need I think it's a little bit late. I will need 33 points that are equal with 4 or 5 game. I think I got his queen, or not really, because he can still go there. Ooh, and I also gave him a check by this. I can only move here, but I would get it with my pawn. Kurwa. I will need 4 more wins. What the fuck? No. Yeah, 4
You
or
executed a great checkmate attack, capitalizing on your advantage to secure victory.
Let's go! I will need 3 or 2 wins. If one of them is 9 points, I will only need 2. Okay. this will be hopefully the last game, so I will get a 9 point. I'm hoping in that. But no, it sadly will be 8 point if I win, so I will need at least 2 more games to reach 500 elo. Let's go. I thought I will lose this one, but one more game and I'm at 500 elo. I'm playing against Chaitanya, and he's from India. He's with the black pieces, I'm with the white pieces. Well, oopsie daisy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I reached 507 elo. I'm out of 400 elo. And I'm hoping that I will not have a losing streak in the next gaming session, but I'm back at 500 elo, so I can finally go for to 600 elo, and hopefully I will not fall down. But that means that I can finally change to index picture again, back to trying to reach 600 elo at just at gun. I used it only once, and I fall down at 500 elo. I fall down at 500 elo, and after I fall even down, nor at under 400 elo. Like I will tell you, like almost 2 months ago, 1.5 for precise, but after 1 month and half, so like 45 days later, I finally reached back to the 500 elo, guys. So I'm very happy about it. So if anyone watched the stream or commented or anything, I thank you very much. But it's currently 6 a.m. It's true that I'm unemployed, but it's not really healthy to stay up till this late. So I'm gonna try to sleep a little bit and wake up. I will be miserable tomorrow, but at least I'm at 500 elo. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and see you on my next live where I will aim 600 elo. So yeah, goodbye, guys, and good night.